hanging out in the kitchen, way out in the kitchen, with Christina and Ronald from Hoagies and Hops. Thanks again for being here.
Thank you.
We know these are curious times, especially for the restaurant industry. But you were talking before the show about how you think there maybe some innovations, industry-wide with yourself, is going to come from this.
I think, even though we were set up for, we obviously do carry-out. A lot of people know cheesesteak sandwiches are carry-out. We never really did the in-house delivery. There's also, just getting used to the idea of, maybe even figuring out other ways to sell some of our goods, like my cold cuts that I get shipped in, and my loaves of bread, so you can make your own sandwiches at home.
Right.
Even some of my homemade potato salads and all that. So just trying to come up and work out a nice little plan for that. It's definitely been, a little challenging, but I think that's all good for us.
But I still, despite what's happening, and inherently lazy, would prefer other people to make things for me. Ronald, what are you making there?
I'm making a cheesesteak with sweet peppers, onions, and American.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, American cheese is one of those that a lot of people are kind of surprised about. But if you walk into the restaurant and ask me for a white American wheat and ketchup, I also know you're from South Jersey or from around that area. There's different regions, even sections of Philly and in the suburbs. The cheese that you choose is usually what you were brought up on.
That's like geographically indicative, the cheese you choose? That's wild. That's wild.
It is wild, and it's one thing I've learned over like the 4.5 years. I mean, my husband was always we were in the suburbs. We grew up about 35 miles outside of Philly, so we always did the American for the most part, or the provolone, except for, when I go to Philly, and go to the clubs late night and afterwards, that's when you enjoyed your whiz-wits.
Okay. So that was like, was that like Philly White Castle then?
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to be in Philly this weekend. It was my 40th birthday, and I was supposed to be out there. Unfortunately, that had to change. But I get to be here on the show, and the main reason is because it's National Cheesesteak Day tomorrow.
That is beautiful, Ronald.
So we are donating 15% of our food sales, along with gift card sales and T-shirt sales and growler sales. We're trying to avoid too much of a crowd.
Sure.
So please call, order your
Space
gift cards to us. We will mail it out. And those gift card sales will go from Tuesday through Friday. That'll be the time that we do donate. So you don't have to feel rushed to do it just on the one day. We also have our T-shirts in-house that you can do as well. But yes, we do curbside, so call ahead, please. We're trying to keep everyone healthy. In-house, we can bring the food out to you. We are thinking about planning on doing an in-house delivery service around the Butler-Tarkington neighborhood, Meridian, Kessler, out to Broad Ripple, maybe just going a little south to about 16th Street or so. We're still kind of working on all the logistics.
Smart. So, but chili water too. So
yes.
What pairs best with that one?
Well, with this one, go ahead, Ron.
Well, my personal opinion, I believe I like the Pilsner. I'm not usually partial to some of the darker beers, but the Pilsner is really good.
This one?
Yes, sir.
One of the rules in this new society is when your lips touch it, it becomes yours. And yours alone.
There you go. And I just want to say, yes, Christina's birthday is tomorrow, so let's make this the best. Let's make this the best birthday and National Cheesesteak Day ever. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow.
Let's all be positive and be together.
And again, I'm not for a good cause. Chili Water Brewing right there. We got the link at IndieStyle.tv, of course. I thought of you. I almost reached out to you a couple of weeks ago because I got to do a satellite interview with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to talk about his
new... And you love that movie.
I had to talk about his new Netflix, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I would just sit here and talk to him about Invincible or The Departed or whatever. So I have to ask you again, is that still your... What? Let's forget sports movies. Okay. Invincible stars Mark Wahlberg in a real life story. Then you got Rocky. What's your favorite movie about Philly?
Oh, man. There's so many good ones. I mean, there is Philadelphia. I mean, that'll always be one we always remember.
Yeah.
And even Bruce Springsteen and
Oscar winner.
Yeah, right. Gosh, you got to.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I mean, well, I'm pretty sure The Mob is it The Mob. My husband's probably sitting at home. You know this. It was a thriller. The Blob was filmed around my hometown.
The Blob was?
The Blob. I want to say Phoenixville. Pennsylvania people, don't get mad at me if I'm...
The original Blob?
Yes. I want to say that's what it is.
Starring Steve McQueen. Beach Grove, Indiana's own Steve McQueen. Bringing it all back around.
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Let's go with that one.
Let's hope.
That's awesome. Hey, what he said. Do what he said. Order up some good food for a great cause. Wish her a happy birthday. But call ahead first.
Call ahead.
We have the links on IndieStyle.tv. Thank you so much for making the effort today.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Hope you're the right kind of busy tomorrow and beyond. Randy?